So hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, and in this video we are going to be learning about how to make contributions to a GitHub repository. Now for the purpose of this video, I already have two GitHub accounts ready. One is this one and the other is here. Now I'm going to create the base repository here and I'm going to make the contributions from this account. So for the starting, I'm going to create my repository named node templates and an open source node templates node.js templates repository. Now I'm going to keep this as public, which is very mandatory, and let's add a readme file and we will head on to creating the repository. Now I have this repo ready. I'm going to just copy this link here and I'm going to paste it here. Now we can't actually modify this repo from another account, so we'll just fork it and create a version of the repo in our account. Now we have to clone the forked repo into our local storage, and for this purpose we need something called git scm. Now I recommend you to all download this as it is a mandatory thing. Now I already have downloaded this, so I'm just going to close it and I'm going to clone it with the HTTPS. So opening the terminal, we can choose any location you want. I'm going to go to D drive / open source. Now I replace the command git clone and the URL of the repository, and as we can see it gets cloned. Now I will go into the node repo and templates folder and open my Visual Studio Code. So for the purpose of code editing in this video, I'm going to use Visual Studio Code Editor. It is not compulsory that you have to use the same. You can use anything of your choice. Now the readme.md looks boring, right? Now I'm going to change it. I have already created the readme file here. I'm just going to copy everything and paste it here. So node templates. Now the main function of VS Code is that we can just click on this button here or control and we can actually see how the preview of readme looks like. So you can see the preview. It just looks very more clean, right? Now the I promise that we have two templates here, the starter and the express.js starter one. So we are really going to create them now. Starter / app.js. Maybe I'll just zoom it out for you. Maybe a little more. This should be fine. Now for the starter one, we don't need anything, so we'll type write your node.js code here. Now the starter one is done. I know it's very basic, but still the starter one looks like that. Now we are going to head on and create a new file for the express starter. So it's always preferable that you create links for this in your readme. Now in the express starter, I would like to do something here. I'll open up my terminal and go into the express starter folder, and I'll actually install the express.js. Now it installs. So to run this command, you actually have to install Node onto your PC. So the reason I'm doing this is because a package.json file gets added here and it becomes freer for us to use it. Let's just delete this terminal. Now here I'll write importing express. Now we'll actually import express here. Require express, creating an express app. So const app equal to express. Now creating routes for the app. Now app dot get slash request and the response. So you might not actually get anything in this, but if you have worked with Node.js earlier, you must be knowing it. So let's just assume that this is the code which I'm contributing. Okay, so we will say response dot send app is running properly. And we will make it listen, and I think I'll take another constant variable, const port equal to 8000. Oh my goodness. Now this port can be changed. App.listen at port. Now we'll catch for any errors, and if there is no error, we'll say log app is running at port, and we will just write the port here. Else, if there is an error, then we will say console.log error occurred, and we'll just add the error here, and that's it. I created two templates. One is for the Express starter and one is for the Node starter. Now I'm going to add a git ignore file here because I don't think actually publishing the node modules file folder is good. As you can see, the number of pending changes is 484, which is literally too high. So I'm going to say dot slash express starter slash node underscore modules, and it should be ignored. I guess there is some problem. Yes. Now, since this got ignored, the number drastically reduced to 6, which is a good amount. Now, imagine that I completed the templates which I wanted to actually contribute. So, in that case, I'll say git add dot. So, git commit slash m adding a starter and express starter templates. It's always good to have a commit message which is really describing the commit you have done. Now for the we will say git push hyphen set upstream origin. So yeah, I know this is taking some time. but we have to wait. And if I'm not wrong, if I should refresh this, yes. So what I wanted to do has been done. Okay. Now I want to create a pull request and want it to be merged into the main repo here. So since this has been forked from the main repo, I can head over to the pull request and create a new pull request here. Now you can see a head repository main to base repository main. That's exactly what I wanted. And we can compare the changes here, here, and everything. Now I will say create pull request. Yes, adding the base basic starter templates which everyone need everyone needs. Now I will say this is a question, right? What is this? So if you by allowing edits by maintainers, the maintainers of the base repo can actually modify your code. But if you don't want that to happen, then you can just uncheck this. In my case, I'm going to allow this. So let's head over and create pull request. Now, as you all can see, he's taking me over to the Prankster Gamer Node Templates, the base project. I guess there's an internet issue for me here, but I guess the pull request has been created and you have to wait and merge it. Now we have to wait until the project owner, the owner of the base repo or the maintenance of the base repo actually accept it.
So yes guys, I'm back, and as you can see, after doing that, my internet got lost and I couldn't see anything. But now my internet connection is back, and you can see that the pull request has been created. It's open, and it shows that I want to merge one commit to the main branch. Now I'll head over to this one and head over to the pull request, and I can see that a pull request has been created indeed. And in this case, I'm the maintainer, but and I know what is the code that I've written, so I'll just directly accept it. But do remember that the maintenance of a real open source projects actually verify your code before actually doing it. So they'll head over to the commits and check the code. But in my case, I know what the code I have written, so I'll just head over and merge request and confirm merge. And it has been merged. And if you head over to the code, see the the last commit was merge pull request hashtag one from honey000/main. Now as you can see, now in the contributors I'm there. So this is how we actually contribute. And head over to the tips part. So usually you mess up with the code a lot, right? So do you actually think we have to leave it like that? No. In fact, it is actually observed as the best measure to create a new branch. So you do that by git check out -b and maybe create a new branch named dev and switch to a new branch dev. Usually, it is the best practice to create another branch and make changes in it. But here I didn't do that, which is a mistake. You shouldn't actually do it, guys. It's my big tip to actually create another branch before starting with the code changes. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching it completely and make sure to subscribe.